Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. This match is taken actually from the 9th of February, so very, very recently. I don't know if I'm uploading this video today or or if we're now one day in the future, but it's very, very recent. It's actually from a tournament called the Extravaganza Tournament. It's a massive money tournament. I think it's like $1,500 in total, and we're now in the group stage. This is one of the groups. I think it's group number 2. Is it group number 2? It's one of the groups of death, basically, where there's a number of strong players. We've got Scuba against SPL. Down in the south, we have Scuba with the China tank, and he's playing in his green color. Scuba, obviously a zero-hour expert, but he lives in a different time zone now. He lives in Australia, so he doesn't play all that often because I think when he's awake and when he's online, other people are necessarily not, unless it's a weekend. And even then, it's only a few hours, so he's not the most active expert in the entire world. But when he's on form and when he is practicing, he is a super solid player. No doubt he's going to play well here today. We've got SPL up in the north. Very, very strong. I think he's Russian. I think he's probably the strongest Russian player now. It's probably out of him and Staz, whereas back in the day, it used to be Asus. It used to be the strongest, although I think Asus is from Ukraine, actually. So yeah, going to be a super strong match here. So yeah, he's got the USA Vanilla in the red color up in the north. Got a first V here, loaded up with a couple of missile defenders, I think. And here from Scuba, we've got a GAT and an outpost. Just going to go to the mid. Seems like a GAT and an outpost seems to be the meta at the moment for tank against USA. And the reason is for that is you make a GAT and an outpost and it finds the drone, because obviously the outpost scouts and finds stealth units, so it will find the drone. But also it's a good anti-no eco. Not a complete anti-no eco, but it's good opener versus no eco. The outpost and the GAT together will do a little bit of damage versus the V. That's pretty bad micro there from SPL. Don't know if he's necessarily paying attention. Got to anticipate there'll be a bit of lag here as well between the two players, just because of the distance. I mean, Russia to Australia, it's a pretty big distance. Laser lock comes in there from SPL. Number of units going down on both sides, but mainly SPL is looking a little bit on the edge here, let's say. Laser lock there, but that's a nice combination of units. The Flamer barely takes any damage, if at all any. And SPL loses another V here. This is very, very good for Scuba, but again, I'm going to put it down to lag playing a huge part here, because in a 10 ping, really, you shouldn't really lose any V if it was controlled perfectly. You should not lose absolutely any V at all. Might lose a couple of missile defenders, drones, might lose a Chinook if the GAT sneaks in the back while you're not looking or something like that. But I think in terms of Vs, you shouldn't be losing anything. And SPL is holding. Scuba did lose a lot of units, but also Scuba did quite a bit of damage. Number of Vs going down. The power plant's going to take a bit of damage here. Is he hunted, though? I think he is hunted. SPL is hunted. So now Scuba will be on the defensive. Bit of a turn of the tide, let's say. Scuba's now going to be the defensive one. He has got his prop out, and his first ECM is already out, and SPL is actually going back to base and making Crusaders now. So yeah, the fact that ECMs are now out for the Scuba there, that's actually pretty bad news for SPL. Because those Vs are going to have an awful time dealing with gas and ECMs, but that's why he's mixed in Crusaders. So he's mixed in Crusaders. I was looking down here if he's got the composite armor, but of course he won't have composite armor because he doesn't have a strat, because he doesn't have a dozer. I think Scuba here attacking is a bad idea. I think he should actually camp a bit more in his base and maybe put some tank hunters inside of these buildings. Now he knows the enemy is hunted, but I think he's probably just trying to keep SPL busy in time for him to actually get his Lotus, get in the oil. But the thing is, you don't want to waste units, because I feel like if SPL does push across the map with these Crusaders and with the GATs, you're going to need everything back at home. I think, yeah, an outpost mixing in there, maybe even a few tank hunters, maybe even a bunker, because all you need to do really now is hold. These Crusaders combined with the Vs are going to be hard to deal with, because the ECM will disable the tank, but then they can't deflect the missiles at the same time as well. One Crusader there goes down, but already one outpost is going to get picked off. And this is the problem. You just leave the Crusaders there to get disabled or whatever. Meanwhile, it allows the Vs to go in and actually do what they want then. So here's a war factory. Going to go down. Power plant looking like it's going to go down as well. Ooh, power plant survives. Don't even know how. Lotus going back. I think has he double tapped Q or something? Oh, Lotus is going to get found. Why are you doing that, man? He could have just gone in the building and he would have been safe. Disabled one of the Vs, but is that V going to come back to life by the time the Gats get there? And these Gats coming in one at a time. They're getting laser locked. 2 Gats have gone down so far. Did the Lotus survive as well? I don't know. I think the Lotus has gone down, right? The Lotus has gone down. Scuba does not have chain guns. Has not repaired his power plant. Oh, sorry, he does have chain guns. Yeah, he does have chain guns. That's really good, actually. He does have chain guns. This oil, imagine, is going to get force fired down. Or just, not even force fired, just shot down soon. SPL now coming in with a big attack. Crusaders combined with these Vs. And again, taking monstrous damage here. This is why you probably want more outposts. Maybe a bunker here and there. That's what I was saying. This Crusader V combo is very, very deadly. Because, like I say, you just leave the Crusaders there. And the Vs then run around and kill everything. And whilst they're killing everything, they're getting vetted up inside the missile defenders. Which then makes them even stronger. So Scuba at the moment, picking off what units he can. Picks off the 2 Crusaders. The V's now forced back for a second. Lotus, I'm pretty sure, could have probably got in and at least captured something. I mean, every building that you capture at this point is a huge, huge bonus because SPL will not be able to replace it. Scuba moving in now to this army in the middle, but SPL is going to garrison this building. Scuba could probably brute force attack into that. There's only 1 missile defender inside of it by the looks of things. That oil there did go down. Lotus is just kind of chilling in the middle at the moment, but yeah, like I said, I'm sure she should have been able to go in. Probably could have camped there and actually got the barracks probably a few minutes ago, and maybe I need to check the replay again to see where that Lotus went, but I think he double tapped Q and went over here when actually the Lotus should have just gone straight back in the base. I don't know. We did see 1 V looking for it. I think the V was over here, but yeah, I think it could have done something. Lotus looks like he will get the oil here on the right hand side. V's now moving out to the left. SPL also collecting from the middle here with 2 Chinooks. This little army here, I'm pretty sure is not going to achieve anything, but it is allowing Scuba a little bit of room just to capture that oil. CC now going to be built here by Scuba. If he is level 3, which he's not, but if he does get to level 3, you can obviously use carpet. Not carpet, sorry. It's tank, you don't get carpet to level 5. But you can use the mine drop. Mine drop will be absolutely huge. You could probably secure a whole right side or even a whole left side, depends on where you drop it. But also the artillery. Artillery will be pivotal in taking out one of the buildings. Maybe the power or maybe the barracks. Probably would go for the barracks, actually. Lotus has got the oil, but the oil is going to get fired down. And then once again, the Lotus not going inside the bunker when she could have gone inside that one ages ago. Probably would have saved the oil if she'd have gone inside that one as well. And saved her own life. Okay, Scuba brute forcing his way forward here. Is losing a number of Gats, but the V's coming in from the side, picking off the buildings. 2 Crusaders there look like they will go down. These Chinooks here need to be careful as well. These V's for now done a little bit of damage and then gone back. Actually not finished off that building. They're actually coming in from the back here to deal with it. Scuba does have a nice combo of units here. ECMs, Gats, the Flamer, Tank Hunter. Probably could have done a flame wall there. One of these V's going to go down. Another V goes down, but all of this tank army is getting cleared. A number of tank hunters now again from Scuba, combined with these Gats here. Scuba's trying to get himself to level 3, and I think he's going to do it. Yeah, he's got to himself to level 3 now, so now he's got mines and artillery. He's definitely got those 2. There we go. That's level 1 artillery by the looks of things. Still looking very bad for Scuba, I have to say. Oh, is that level 2 artillery? Okay, level 2, and he goes for the war factory. Okay, and a mine drop. In the mid, we've got a Pathfinder out, actually. Scuba now dropping down some bunkers. I have to say, you know, I think Scuba finds himself in these weird games and weird situations more than other players. It strikes me that game where... was it Xcal? Xcal tried to do a one supply build order as Air Force and rush out of Colonel Burton with a Raptor and a strategy center. And Scuba was infantry and managed to do some kind of rush, and he ended up dropping miniguns with a Chinook or something. Do you remember that game? It was like a really weird game, but both players had like basically a few units and that was it. That's the one that strikes me. These tank gunners need to be careful because I'm pretty sure there's a Pathfinder floating around. Yeah, it's in that one actually, this one at the back. Yeah, these Gats taking a lot of damage. CC's going to go down. There are mines here. SPL's just pumping out loads of missile defenders. He's basically got unlimited cash at the moment because he's just floating loads. He's only got one barracks to spam from. It's looking pretty grim for Scuba. Although he is making this CC again. Feel like a nice mine drop on top of these tanks. SPL's the one on a timer, I suppose. I don't know why SPL isn't just going in here though. Or is he scared of a mine drop? I think he was just looking. Was he just looking at his phone or something? I don't know, man. He could have gone in there and attacked this sooner. Yeah, Scuba definitely needs some kind of support power here, man. Bunker there doing some damage. Takes out one of the Crusaders. Scuba now dropping down another barracks. Can Scuba win? I don't think so. SPL does have to think about it a little bit and be a little bit careful. Let's just see. Alright, we've got those two bunkers are full. We know that, but SPL doesn't necessarily know they're both full. He knows that one's full, but he's not sure about that one. So you just got to be careful what you attack into. I feel like if SPL just attacked with all of them Crusaders and brought all of the missile defenders as well and just laser locked all the Gats, the missile defenders and the one Pathfinder would just clear up everything. The Crusaders... What you could do is make a line of Crusaders, put all your missile defenders there in front and start laser locking, and then eventually the Gats have to then charge into the Crusaders and MDs. That's what you should do here. The Crusaders and MDs is the key. Scuba's built on 95% barracks, but it just he's only got two options really. He can cancel that and make mines, or he can keep that there just in case he needs to. Just in case this goes down and he needs to migrate it. At the moment, the dozer's pretty safe. Scuba, do you get XP for killing these drones or not? SPL's just pumping out loads and loads of MDs. He's bringing Rangers. I don't know why he'd waste time with Rangers, honestly. But the longer the game goes, the more units SPL is getting out. Okay, there's going to be an artillery in a minute. But, yeah, the artillery will probably hit the barracks and cut off the production. But by that time, there's going to be 50 more MDs out. So, can Scuba deal with just them MDs with a nice laser lock? Even just an average level laser lock. Can he deal with that? Never mind these Crusaders and Vs. Don't know. Artillery coming, but I don't think SPL cares that much. The only way Scuba could win is if it goes another 10 minutes. Or another 8 minutes, whatever the artillery cooldown is. We've got, it's either 3 or 4 minutes, isn't it? So SPL has now got the next 7 or 8 minutes or whatever to kill all of this stuff. But he has got a lot of stuff. He has got a lot of stuff. It all depends, like... It all depends, man. I don't know why he's wasting time doing this. Why would you not just walk him across the map? Oh, he's scared of the mines. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there could have been another mine drop in the middle of the battle or anything like that. There could have been another mine drop somewhere. So I suppose it's better to be safe. So if you've got a Pathfinder, you can reveal the stealth units. The longer SPL waits, though. Oh no, we're gonna need more than. We're gonna need 3 lots of artillery because there's 3 buildings. SPL's been thinking about this strat. Oh my god, for ages. I mean, it says 16 minutes there, but if there is any latency, like 20, 30 ping, something like that, then yeah, they've probably been in this game like more like 20 minutes or 22 minutes, something like that. So yeah, okay, here comes this potential drop from SPL. A way he could throw it is he could click all of them and he could just click around the CC, and then Scuba will just obviously shoot them all down. But SPL's not going to do that. I'm just confused why he is waiting so long. He's picking up literally every single MD. He wants to do this properly. Scuba can't be thinking he's going to win here because... surely he knows how many MDs have been produced from that barracks. But he must be thinking for a second, actually... if SPL had enough, he probably would have attacked already. What the hell, SPL, man? This guy's crazy, man. Well, why is he waiting longer? Why is he waiting longer? It doesn't make any sense. One thing that could go wrong for SPL is because he doesn't have a radar, and this next artillery shot that comes through, you would naturally think it's going to be on one of the buildings, but actually if you did it near your base when an attack's going on, or if you did it on these Crusaders now or something, SPL wouldn't know it's coming across the map and wouldn't know where it was. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my, no. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Holy moly. Holy moly. What the hell am I watching? Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. I do think that could have been cleaner. I don't think that drop was necessary. Maybe that was a bit of a show off by SPL, or maybe his brain genuinely thought this is the best way. Or maybe he lined up his Chinooks so that the empty ones were the ones that got shot first. I don't think I saw any full Chinooks go down, to be fair to him. But I do think there was a cleaner way of doing that, and that was by slowly inching forward with the Crusaders, laser locking where you can, and then coming in. But it wouldn't have been such a fantastic finale if he'd have done that. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments. As I said, this one's a really recent one, just from the 9th of Feb. So what a funny ending there from SPL. GG, well played, and see you in the next one.